commercialized rap music and what it's doing to our generation and our community. It's told through a magazine editor and a media mogul who get together to do a documentary on rap music, and they fall in love in the meanwhile. But yeah, so the book analyzes rap music and what we're feeding our kids through rap music. So it's back there for purchase if you're interested. One of the ways that we integrate new concepts and emotions and information into our lifestyle is by being physical. Master energy, we have to master our time. Time is both an illusion and a fixed concept simultaneously. So the illusion part is we feel like we have to do everything at once. We feel like we have to wear 1,000 hats and we're rushing to get somewhere. It's a fixed concept because we actually do have to do things by a certain time when we're working in systems, right? So it's important to look at the areas in which we're rushing to fulfill intrinsic goals versus the areas we're rushing to fulfill extrinsic goals. Is everybody familiar with the concept of intrinsic versus extrinsic? Okay, so intrinsic motivators are things that you personally value. Extrinsic motivators are, let's say, like awards or rewards you get for performing something, right? So I go to work, I get paid. I may not necessarily be internally motivated or intrinsically motivated to go to work, but because I get paid, I go. So that's an extrinsic motivator. So studies show that feeling a sense of fulfillment and happiness is usually reliant on feeling as though we are accomplishing our mission or purpose in life. So lots of teachers burn out and lose interest in the actual art of teaching because they have paperwork, right? They have parents, and they become overwhelmed with the performative acts and not actually being able to enjoy what their mission is, which is to teach and engage with students. Hi friends, so I just wanted to talk to you all today about feelings. So I have had a pretty challenging week with my emotions and my feelings. I think in our generation, in our society, we are a society that is constantly receiving stimulation, like technology, people interactions. We are bombarded with so many different sources of energy, and we're having to feel that energy and experience that energy. And we are just like being pulled a mile a minute in a million different ways. And sometimes it's hard for us to connect with our feelings or to comfortably experience our feelings. And because of the society that we have been raised in and the way that society is shaping, when we do have feelings and we do express feelings, a lot of times we're shunned for feeling whatever it is we're feeling. But I want to speak to the fact that we're not robots. And it is really important to connect with the human side of yourself that does feel. And it's really important to not shun your feelings. It's important to feel your feelings and to experience them and to share them with people who are able to handle honest conversations and honest engagements and interactions with the very thing that makes us human, which is our feelings and our ability to compromise and to consciously be aware of how we're thinking and what we're feeling and what we're experiencing and sharing. So just to give you a little bit of backstory, I am a lover. I believe in love. I have an Instagram page that I'm working on called Love's Advocate. I will tag it under this video. But one of the things that has always been so important to me in my mission is just practicing love and sharing love and showing people that love doesn't always have to be so taboo. I think especially between men and women, our ways of relating are so different that we have come to experience love as this mysterious thing that we all want so desperately. Everything that we do is to secure love. Everything that we do is to secure that opportunity to reproduce
right? In love. So our jobs, our money, our houses, our clothes, everything is all about attracting love and the experience that will create the seeds of love, right? So these are subconscious biological motivators. But I think it's really important for us to understand and surrender to the process of love. Love and happiness are two of the hardest, most difficult journeys you will ever take. They cause you to be vulnerable. They force you to reevaluate yourself, what you stand for, your levels of accountability, if you are who you say you are, and they challenge you to develop character and to show up, as I said, as you say you are. They challenge you to match your words with your actions. They challenge you to be patient and to practice happiness. And these are all things that take a lot of hard work. And anybody who is able to be vulnerable enough to experience love in its totality, meaning that we are not attached to the outcome, we are not possessive of the experience, we welcome the experience, we enjoy and embrace the experience, knows how difficult it is. It is a daily practice, it's words in action, it's actions in action, and it's hard as fuck. So, I was challenged this week to not feel what I feel. I was challenged this week by people that I thought loved me the most. And they do, right? But people want to protect you. And we have to always remember that people are speaking to you from their fears, their experiences, their projections. So a lot of times it's not even about you, it's about them. But from some people that I love the most and that I always felt like we were right here, I was challenged about my feelings and made to feel like my feelings were too much, that my interest was in the wrong place, and that I shouldn't feel the way that I feel because I shouldn't be focused on feelings or love. And I almost gave into it, but I had to have a very real conversation with myself after a big cry about the fact that we're humans. I'm a woman. That's the beauty of me as a woman. That's the beauty of us as human, to feel. I think if you can feel and be okay with feeling in a world that teaches you not to feel, then a world that creates these schisms and this discontention within yourself because you don't feel comfortable feeling, you're strong. You're a warrior. And as Brennan Doyle says, you are a love warrior. And I challenge you to keep going. And I challenge you to not let anybody make you feel bad about your feelings. Be healthy. Don't be toxic. Don't be spilling on people and, creating drama and doing whatever. But it is okay to feel what you feel. Work through your feelings. Let them move through you. Let them exist. Be one with them. Be okay with them. Surrender to them. Surrender to the process. You'll be so amazed how many beautiful things manifest when you surrender to the process. So this video was a reminder for myself that, girl, you good. You can feel. Now you get up, get back to work, do whatever you got to do, and share the message. Share what you've learned and what you've experienced. This message was for me, but I hope that it helps you too. So I hope you have a wonderful Friday. This is Said in Love. And I hope you feel your feelings, all the feelings, in a healthy, positive way, in an accountable way, and in a loving way. Peace out. You're doing video now?
Oh, man, I don't want no more. Okay. You know, you can eat these days.